Hey, it's Mark Linear with your video thought for the day. I'm headed down the street, headed to my daughter's show, granddaughter's show. It's gonna be great. They're dancing to Santa Claus is Coming to Town. In fact, if you stay tuned, it's a multicultural show in a public school. If you stay tuned on an outtake, I'll play for you one of the songs. Maybe I'll get the dreidel song. I love that song. It's Hanukkah after all. But anyway, I'm headed to it, and it's got me thinking about something that's very important. Thinking about how we can go to shows, but don't ever start thinking that your life can be a show to God. A, you're not going to show off to him. But more importantly, I'm talking about B, don't pretend to be something you're not. You know, God knows who we are. The psalmist says he not only knows our innermost thoughts, he knows every word that's on our tongue before it's even formed. You and I aren't fooling God. Couldn't fool him if we tried. So what we've got to do is be honest when we come in front of him. Be people of integrity. Don't try to appear to be something we're not. There's a passage in Genesis that talks about a fellow named And is just two Hebrew letters, ayin and resh. And means to appear to be something. It comes from yara, the Hebrew word for to see. And the passage says that ayin resh. I think I've turned wrong. Ayin resh, in Jesus' eyes, in God's eyes, was resh ayin. He appeared to be something he wasn't. It's like he spelled his name backwards, but God saw it for what it was. Now you take those same letters and you spell them the way God saw him, and they spell the word evil in Hebrew, ra. So you've got a fella who appeared to be something he wasn't, and God was not deceived, and God did not deal with him well. You can look that one up. But in the meantime, I want to tell you this. You and I need to concentrate on being authentic before God. There are things in my life that God has just really done wonderfully well. And I want to praise him and I want to exalt him, and I'm great with that. But there are things in my life that still need God to work on me. And instead of trying to pretend they're not there with God, I need to confess them to God. I need to bring them to him, and I need to ask him, hey, please work on this in my life. Let's transform me, because I'm not going to be putting on a show for God successfully, if by that I mean I'm going to trick him and fool him. I ain't starring in Phantom of the Opera with God as the audience. I need to be transparent and authentic with him. It's part of what makes us real, and it's part of how he transforms us. So this is Mark Linear with your video thought for the day, but stay tuned. You'll get an outtake. I'll throw in something from the performance. I'll see you again tomorrow.